All right, welcome back to another episode of H&H Gardens, or Heidi's Honey Garden. We're gonna go through this blue nuke, or I like to call her now is Queen Brook. I checked the other day and she was laying eggs, or it looked like she was laying eggs, so let's double check. I love these two-frame nukes. They're quite handy. I forgot my hive tool over here. I'll be right back. The hive tools the two-frame nukes are quite handy because they're easy to find the queen. And if you've watched any other resources online, you know that we're not taking many resources from the hive that you're taking the frame from. Here, this frame has just got brood and some drones. Just kind of a nectar frame. Oh, and there is Queen Brook. See if I can get her in the picture. There she is. Absolutely gorgeous queen. She seems fully mated, but I'm in here today to look for eggs and larvae to make sure she is mated. Sure enough, I see eggs and I see larvae over there. And on this side, I would recommend anyone who's considering plastic foundation not to get the white. The same thing if you get the black, it's just a different color. So, see if I can find her again. So I don't, oh, there she is again. You can see her, she's right there. Make sure I don't squish her when I put her back. But that's good. Queen Brook has been mated and she is laying eggs. So as of right this moment, I have myself another mated queen and a resource to where if my main hive is in need of a queen, we can take it from here. So Queen Brook is doing good. So, make sure my smoker is running. We'll take a quick look at the next two-frame nuke just to see how it's doing. I learned a little bit of lessons from even those two small splits I did. This is the first year I've actually done splits, and this one here, although it was successful, I didn't have very many bees. Alright, I see the queen here. She's more of a virgin queen. She's not very big. I forgot to look at my calendar before I came out, but if you see her, she's right here. I got it in the frame. She's not very big. She's running around more sporadic like. Let me just double check to make sure I don't see any eggs. Like I said, I love these two-frame nukes. I can really spot the queen really fast. So yeah, I don't see any larvae or any eggs. So she hasn't been mated yet, so I'll make sure she goes back. She's emerged. Probably within a week or so she will get out and get mated. I mean, she might even be mated today. So close that one back up. So that's just a quick inspection. You gotta see why. You kind of see why I love them. It's super easy, super quick. to do an inspection. So here, we'll start off by doing a quick inspection of Annabelle. So we haven't smoked Annabelle yet, so we'll give him a quick smoke. Annabelle has been so far Annabelle's been a really gentle hive. Not much issues with Annabelle and her daughters. I fed them yesterday. They had this jar full. I gave it to them yesterday afternoon. So they're taking it at an okay rate, I'd say. I'll put that down over here on the nut. This is just a feeder box. I usually put my feeders on little stands. They've propolized it on, so it's not going anywhere. We're going to take a look here at the top box. This is where I added some frames, and then I took the 2 middle frames and brought wax and a little bit of brood up here to kind of get them to travel up. So we'll see what's going on here. The outside frame's got nothing. And there's very little drawn comb on the outboard side of that. The inboard, they are starting to draw and fill with nectar. They're making comb on this one because this one is a foundationless frame with just some fishing wire for guidance. Filling it with nectar. I'd have to say that one's probably almost 50% full of nectar, probably less than that. Next frame is foundation. They're filling it up, just starting to pull this one out. Okay, we'll put this box back together. There's not much activity going on here. This is, again, if you're new to this channel, this is a new package from this year. It's my only main hive. I know a lot of people say don't do splits off of hives that haven't overwintered, but like I said, these are going to be, these nucleuses over here are resource hives. If I lose a queen, I can just quickly fix that problem. So you take off the super. This one was the original nectar or honey frame that when I first started, that one was on the bottom, and then I switched everything and I put this one back on top. So try to get a little bit more organization. Maybe that's wrong. I don't know. I'm not an expert beekeeper by any means. If you think I am, then you're in the wrong channel. Yeah, this one's a foundationless. They're just trying to, they're slowly drawing wax on that one. Leave this one out. Just want to check the middle frames, see if there's any brood up here. All nectar, and they're starting to draw out this plastic foundation one. Here is a beautiful, beautiful frame of honey that's on its way to being capped. Over here on this side it's almost capped, and you can kind of see on this side and on this side that the cells are starting to get closed together. So this is a nice honey frame, and this is full foundationless. This frame had no foundation to begin with. So that one's doing great. Ooh, this one's got some brood in it. I think this is the one I originally brought up to the center. So this one has brood. It's almost capped. It's capped here and it's starting to cap here. I got a bunch of drones in here. I will be doing a mite inspection on this hive next week. I know if you watch my channel, I said this week, but I was hoping to do something else this week, but that didn't work out. And I'm changing the plan a little bit. Again, another beautiful honey frame, and we got some brood on this side over here, honey on this side, and a bunch of brood on this side. Better make sure we're still recording. Oh, we are, good deal. So I'll put this one together, because what I'm gonna do, some of you beekeepers might be thinking, oh boy, this kid's crazy. I'm going to do a couple more nuke splits. Brooke, since she started laying eggs, I'm gonna take her and put her, what am I doing? Pay attention, guys. I'm going to put her in a 4-frame nuke that I'm building out of plywood. And then I'm going to use that 2-frame nuke once more and do another walkaway split. Smoke. I have done a lot of checkerboarding in this hive just to kind of give the false impression of room. I want to make sure that I don't have this Annabelle get kind of anxious and start swarming on me. So ultimately I'm kind of coming in here to check for eggs right now. Last couple times I've been in this hive, I haven't smoked. They may have been really gentle. It's really windy today, so I just kind of lean on the side of caution. Here's a foundationless frame. It's probably just a honey frame the way the cell size looks, but I'm not an expert on that, so I don't know what cell sizes mean. And no brood on that one. A bunch of cap brood on this one. Cap brood on this side. So these are kind of by some, I should rotate these next to a hive that need, or a frame that needs to be drawn out so that I can do that. Larva. Cap brood. I don't see any eggs. No queen on that one. I have some eggs over here. But it's really sporadic. It's almost like The queen was here, but she dipped down south. Oh no. I got a lot of eggs. This frame's full of eggs. On that side anyway. No eggs on this side. Not yet. So we got eggs up here. So that's good. So next week and then we got an empty frame. This outboard frame here is empty. So there's plenty of room here. Actually, I might have them with too much room, but that's fine. I don't need to add anything to them then. Well, let's go check down to the heart of the brood chamber. The bottom's too medium. See how that's doing. This is the heart of the colony. There is tons and tons of activity here. Trying to find we got tons of brace comb in here and everything. Trying to get a good idea of what to take. Oh, making a honey mess on some drone brood. Bunch of drones on this outboard side. And they're making a mess of the comb, so that's fine. I'm going to do a quick peek into some of this cap brood. Popped open a couple drone cells. I don't see any varroa on a couple of them here, so that's good. That doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean I don't have any varroa, but that means it's not in that cell. Drone, pollen, capped workers. Capped workers, pollen, honey. Like I said, this is the heart of the brood chamber. So there is tons of. Now I had some bulbous comb, so it's kind of funny. Hopefully I'm still recording. I am. They only filled out most of this because this is jammed up against something else. So one of these days, once that gets filled with honey or something, I'll take it out and put another foundation frame in it so we can utilize more space. Got eggs in the corner, cap brood in the middle, and a beautiful pattern. This would be a good frame to split out. It's got larvae and eggs, so it's got the right age group here, and it's got a lot of population to help on a split. I don't have anything ready for it today. Here's a bunch of eggs. I mean, this would be almost a perfect grafting cell. Oh yeah, she's doing a wonderful job. Absolutely wonderful. And there she is. Here is the infamous Annabelle. Right there. You still see? We got her. Where'd she go? Oh, there she is. She's up in the corner. She's right here. Oops. Right there. Queen Annabelle. She was from my local I wouldn't call him a queen breeder, but bee store up the road. Maybe he's a queen breeder. So this is doing great. Annabelle is doing great. And be careful with these. I want to put this one back together. I want to check the bottom box one quick peek. And then we'll close it back up. Quick peek down here in the bottom just to see what's going on. It's almost a capped honey frame. Drone brood. More drone brood. I'll never get the white plastic in. That's tough to see eggs. Cap cells, larvae. Oh, she snuck down on me. I put her, unless is that possible? She snuck down to this frame on me, so I'll just put this girl back together. She's running from me. I don't want to disturb her royalness anymore. And we'll put it back together. right, well, thanks for watching. It was a long one. I'm new to this, so if the video is horrible as far as what you can see, I just got a tripod now, so it looks like you can see most of what I was looking at. So anyway, Annabelle's doing great. Brooke's laying eggs, and the queen that will soon have a C name is not yet been mated. Have a wonderful bee day.